Hey guys, so my last video I said that I would tell you guys about the situation on this house and the owners and all the drama. So that's this video. I'm gonna try to keep it short, but no promises. um, so when we first were like moving in here almost 2 years ago, um, the owners had told us that they were going to either do a 2-year lease with us and sell the house, or a 4-year lease and sell the house, and like we could possibly buy the house as well. So we agreed, we're like, cool. End of last year, they were like, so we're going to sell, this year. We said, all right, cool. So April comes around, they get the appraisal done. May comes, they get the actual, like, appraisal, like the result of it. And the husband, like, texted Desi and was like, okay, so this is what it came out to. And he was pretty much pissed because it was lower than what he wanted it to be. Whatever. So we had that going, and then he's like, well, I'm going to talk to somebody in August about what to do, or I don't, something about talking to somebody in August. And I'm like, our lease ends October 1st. So you're giving us less than a month to find something if this goes south. It's already going south, but like, okay. So I start looking at houses, or I start looking for houses. And then the day that we had left to go to Illinois, husband had texted Desi saying that in the coming week they were going to put the house in the market and put a for sale sign in the yard. I immediately texted my mom and told her, hey, by the way, you're going to come home one day next week to a sign in the yard. I'm telling you now so I don't forget. Because again, we're in Illinois. It was going to be a crazy week. So I responded to the husband and I was like, okay, that's fine, cool, whatever. But our lease ends in October. Are we going to be able to stay until then? Or, like, what's going to happen? Since you're doing it so early, if somebody buys the house, well, what's going to happen? Sorry. And he's like, oh, well, there's a contract. We have that contract for a reason. If anybody wants to come to the house and see the house, you guys are more than welcome to stay. We're going to work with you guys and all this other stuff. And that, like, he was still offering us the asking price that he had told us that he would give the house to us for. And we're like, well, we'll see. Like, I don't know. Because, like, we knew that we weren't going to be able to get a loan and pull off getting money that he wants us to get. So we're like, yeah, well, we'll see. So the day that we had left Illinois to come back home, the wife was here to take pictures of the inside of the house because they only had pictures of the outside. Like, they had they had listed it, put it on the market, but it just had the outside pictures, not the inside pictures. So anyway, she had come to take pictures, and her and my mom were talking outside. Well, we have the ring, so we're trying to listen to what was being said. We couldn't really hear, so we had called my mom immediately. And my mom told us, well, she's saying that, or she said that, that the loan people, or it's like they're either lying to you or they're miscommunicating because, they can give you the loan and all this other stuff that, like, pretty much saying that, like, we don't know what we're doing and that we're stupid. And it's funny because she took a picture of every room in this house, even our bathroom, like our bathroom behind me, but did not take a picture of the master closet or this actual bedroom. There's a picture of the master bathroom, the kitchen, the living room, and the 2 other bedrooms, laundry room, but not a single picture of the walk-in closet or this actual bedroom. Because apparently it was too cluttered for her. But when you look at the pictures online, every single room is cluttered to begin with. I don't know, whatever. So we get home. She calls me on July 28th and was like, I have people who want to come see the house tomorrow, July 29th at 11 a.m. And I was like, she's like, but I told them that I have to let you guys know at least 24 hours in advance, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no. I straight up told her no. I was like, this house is a mess. I'm like, if you thought the house was cluttered 2 weekends ago, then it's worse than what it is now, or what it was 2 weeks ago. And like, she didn't say anything. Like, I could tell, like, she was trying to, like, she was struggling to find words. And I was like, this house is a complete mess. I was like, we're between having 2 extra kids in the house and being sick for the last 2 weeks. I'm like, we've been sick since we've been home. Everybody has had a fever, has had something going on. We have all been sick in the last 2 weeks. We're still sick as I'm speaking to you. So I was like, I need to clean this house. If you can give me the whole weekend, I will clean this house best I can. So she's like, okay, well, so Monday at 1 o'clock. I said, yeah, that's fine. So she says, okay, I'll let you know what they say. I said, all right, cool. I get nothing from her all weekend. Well, we clean all weekend because, again, we're assuming that there's people coming to see this house since she hasn't messaged me. Like, typically, like, if people say yes, I mean, I would have been like, okay, yeah, I would have left it at that. But, like, if they were to say, no, we're not going to come, you would think she would say, hey, they're not coming. Yet, no, she didn't say nothing to me. So, Monday, August 1st, I had texted her and was like, so, are they coming or not? Like, at 11 o'clock in the morning, no, it was 11 o'clock in the morning. I was like, are they coming? They're coming at 1 p.m. today, right? And she's like, no, I'll let you know 12 to 24 hours in advance. And I was like, I know you're going to I didn't respond to her. But I'm sitting here and I'm like, well, I know you're going to let me know. But you could have told me that they weren't coming. Like, I was really mad because, like, I had gotten dressed. Like, I don't like getting dressed unless I have to. I could sit in my jammies all day long. I'm sitting in my jammies right now. Like, I would rather sit in my jammies all day long than get dressed and waste clothes, honestly. Like, I don't even get Hayden dressed. He pretty much has been dressing himself because he doesn't want to wear jammies, or he takes his jammies off and he's wearing either a pullover underwear all day long. Like, we don't leave. Unless we're leaving and we had to put clothes on, me and him are never physically, like, in clothes. Like, actual clothes. So I was kind of upset and mad that I had to get dressed, Whatever, got over it. And I haven't heard anything since then. But it's funny because one of the days that we were, like, I was leaving or something, I guess somebody was driving by the house because they had seen the house in the market, and I guess the realtor wasn't answering. So she's like, we're just driving by, and, I seen you guys leaving. So, like, our garage is actually, like, on the side of our house. Like, I'm staring, like, at the front of the house right now, and then, like, this is literally the whole side. Like, our whole bedroom, like, bedroom to closet to bathroom is literally the whole side of the house. Like, it's kind of cool. But anyway, we were pulling out. They had seen us and were like, hey, we've been trying to get a hold of realtor. I'm like, we rent. We're not the owners. I don't know what to tell you. And so she's sitting here. She goes, well, she said, I forgot. She said something. And we were like, oh, well, it's, like, we're going to be honest with you. It's not a 4.2. They have it listed as a 4.2. So when I had seen that they listed it for 4.2, I was like, that's where? Like, we've been here for almost 2 years. Where is this fourth bedroom? And so Desi had asked them about it, and they're like, oh, the laundry room, apparently. Like, the realtor, apparently, they're claiming the laundry room as a fourth room. And I'm like, but there's no closet. And that's a small room. And so, like, actually the other day, I went on to the listing, and I went to go see, like, the dimensions of all these rooms, and I'm sitting here like, these dimensions are wrong to begin with. Like, my mom's room and Hayden's room, they're off by like a couple inches. I mean, yeah, it's a couple inches, but like, it's off by a couple, like I said, by a couple inches. I didn't even measure this room. I was like, I'm not even in the mood to measure this room. But I was like, this fourth bedroom, like, where is this fourth bedroom? Because, like, they had, like, the kitchen measurements and the living room measurements and the 3 bedrooms and then, like, this extra bedroom. And I was like, where's this extra bedroom? I was just so confused. So I was like, whatever. But anyway, we had told her that it's a 3-2. And she's like, oh, well, I need a 4-bed. She goes, I need a 4-bedroom. I was like, yeah. I was like, when we seen that, we're like, that's not going to go well when people actually come see this house. But anyway, so we kind of deterred one person away. Like, and I felt bad, but then at the same time, I was like, no, like, I don't feel bad because, like, the listing is lying. And, like, and we even told them, we're like, honestly, for the price that they want this house, it's not worth it. Like, they want a lot for this house. It's, yeah. But anyway, so we haven't heard anything. Oh, he's been trying to, well, we have made it official, but when we moved in, the one side of the garage, so we have a double garage, like opener thing. So the one side didn't actually have a garage opener at all. And then the other side, it just didn't work. So we had bought new garage openers. Well, the owner was like, oh, I'll give you money for it. Well, he's lowballing with this money, and Dustin's like, no, I spent this much for it. If you want it, you're going to give me what I paid for it. So they were going back and forth on that. He finally agreed to give Desi what we got it for. When we moved in, they had told us that if anything goes out, it's our responsibility. And I was like, alright. Well, before our wedding last year, their fridge had went out. We let them know. And he's like, okay, then go get a new fridge. Okay. So, Desi finds one on Marketplace. Actually, it was literally right before the wedding. It was. Desi finds it on Marketplace. And it's a nice fridge, you know, and we get it. It was used, cool, whatever. Well, it eventually stops working, and the person that we had got it from lied or whatever, so we threw that one away. And we got a new fridge. So this fridge that we have now, obviously we're bringing it with us when we move. And on the listing, it says that, you know, the refrigerator is staying. And when I saw that, Desi had texted the husband and was like, that fridge is coming with us. I was like, oh, I was actually going to ask you how much you wanted for it. And Desi's like, I paid this much for it, and that's what I'm going to get for it. And he's like, the husband was like, yeah, I'll just get a new fridge for the house. So I told Desi, I was like, if anybody comes to this house, I'm gonna make sure that they know that this fridge is not staying. Because I know most people like to open the fridge to see, like, how much room. So I was like, I'm gonna write a note on the fridge, or I'm gonna, like, make sure that I'm watching them. And, like, oh, hey, don't open the fridge because, like, this is not staying. This is coming with us when we move. Like, this ain't staying. But apparently they're going to buy new appliances for their house. And I'm sitting here like, oh, now you want to buy new appliances? Like, literally, before making this video, I had to go deal with water coming out of the freaking washer just now. The dryer barely dries. Like, now you want to get new appliances? Anyway, that really got me. Anyway. So, yeah, besides that, we haven't heard anything about anything in a while. Actually, in a couple weeks, we haven't heard much from them. So right now, we're just kind of like, alright. But on July 29th, so the 20th to 29th, we were all looking, like, me, my mom, and Desi, we were sending we have a group chat together. So all three of us were blowing each other's phones up, sending each other, like, houses, all, like, for, like, 3 days straight, I think. we were just, no, it was 2 days straight. We were just sending houses one after another. Like, there were so many houses. And so actually my mom had sent, a couple houses that we were like, oh, okay, we like this. And so, we went to go see 4 houses. I forgot when. Like 2 weekends ago. I forgot exactly which day. It's such a blur. But yeah, we went to go see like 4 houses. The first house we're like, no. The second house, me and Desi, so my mom was supposed to go with us, but she wasn't able to. She actually went to go help her old job out. So like I'll get there in a minute. So yeah, anyway, me and Desi really liked the second house. I think Desi liked it more than I did at first. Just because like I was focused on like following Hayden around, making my face is so itchy, making sure Hayden wasn't gonna touch things and whatnot. So anyway, we go to the third house and we're just like, yeah, no, completely no. And then the fourth house, all 3 of us had loved the fourth house, like with all the pictures that it had, or based off the pictures. So we were like, me and Desi were really excited to see this fourth house. We get there, and it was nice, it was, but then we're just like, yeah, these pictures definitely do not do justice. And we're like, yeah, no. We were like, well, we actually do like the second house. So I called my mom and I was like, hey, can I video you? We're gonna go see that second house again because we really like it, and I want to show you it and whatever. So we were able to go back to the second house, call my mom, show her the house, whatever. And when we get home, and like 5:30 at night, we get the text saying, hey, there's people putting in offers on that second house. And at this point, my mom's not home yet. So I call my mom immediately. I was like, okay, listen here. Obviously I know you're not home. Obviously I know you're still over there doing what you gotta do. But here's the situation. This house, the second house, offers are being put in. And she's like, all right, well, if you guys really like the house, then go ahead and put the offer in. And we're like, cool. So we put the offer in, and I think that was like 29th. I don't know. We put the offer in, like I said, like the 29th or 30th or something. And then Monday, August 1st, in the morning, like Desi had texted me and my mom in his group chat, like we were like a little group chat together. And he told us that like they had made an offer to Desi, or for us. So Desi made another offer, and then we heard nothing the rest of the day. He gets home from work, my mom gets home from work, he doesn't say anything, we don't ask. So 9:30 that Monday, August 1st, 9:30 at night, we get that phone call to say that they accepted our offer. All 3 of us looked at each other with our mouths dropped and were just in shock. We did not expect the offer to actually get accepted. It's still like, we still can't believe it to this day. Like, it's literally going on almost 2 weeks of, like, yeah. I literally, like, that Tuesday, like, went to go, like, do what I had to go do something for the house, so I had to go do that. And then that Thursday, we had the inspection done. My mom finally saw the house that Thursday. So, like, we were able to go to the house and all that. And then this whole week, it was just a waiting game of when the appraisal was going to come through. And we got the appraisal yesterday. No, Tuesday or Wednesday. I can't remember. It was Tuesday or Wednesday we got the appraisal. And now it's a waiting game of moving. So we are going to be packing. We actually did start packing last weekend. We actually did. But as of pretty much probably tonight and the next two, I mean, like this weekend and me next week, next weekend, and then a part of, oh, sorry, the following week, we'll be packing. So I may not get a video out until we actually move into the house. As of right now, our closing is literally the last Friday of this month. Literally in 2 weeks. 2 Fridays from now. August 26th. Yeah. It's crazy. I'm excited. Hayden is super, super excited. Literally, every time we get in the car, we go to the new house, he is so excited. And it melts my heart that he's so excited. But yeah, we're freaking homeowners. We are moving to an actual house that's better. It is a little bit bigger than this house. There's definitely more land. And what's funny is that the owner of this house, he's like, well, you ain't gonna find a better house for the, okay, so he wanted to give us the house for $220,000. He said that that's his deal for us. Won't go lower, won't go, like, he'll do $220 for us. So when the house got appraised for lower, we said, well, we're not gonna be able to get money. We can't pull money out of our butts, in order to get to that, even get to 220. So he was like, oh, you're not gonna find anything better and for the same price or cheaper or whatever. Yet we did. We found a house that's literally 300 square feet bigger. Yeah, I know it's 300 square feet, but it makes a difference. So 300 square feet bigger. Both the backyard and the front yard are bigger. And we found it for cheaper than what he even asked us for. Like, really? Yes, it's not in the same city. But whatever. But we did find something better. And cheaper. Anyway. I'm going to end this video now because this is already too long. This is not what I wanted it to be. I did not want this video to be this long. I already said I was sorry if it was going to be long. So, but like I said I was going to tell you guys the whole thing. So that's the whole thing. So stay tuned for probably a house tour. I want to do a house tour of the new house. I might just do one of this house. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, stay tuned for a house tour and another live update coming soon. Hey y'all. Oh my god, my face. Anyway, I'm actually editing this video as we speak. But I wanted to add that they had called, when they called me on that one Friday so that people can come see the house, when I had said, well, we're sick and all that, she was like, well, we have until the 1st to sell the house, like October 1st. And I was like, in my head, I'm sitting here like, this house is not going to sell by October 1st. Like, they're not, I don't know. I don't know what they think. I'm just mind blown at like everything that is going on with them. Like, I like, I can't even find words because, like, how do you know that you're gonna sell this house by the 1st? And like I said, for the asking price that you are asking for, nobody's going to buy this house. First of all, it's listed as a 4.2. It is not a 4.2. And there's actually people coming tonight to come see this house. And cannot wait to see their reaction when they see that it's a 3-bedroom, not a 4. And like I said, like the refrigerator, oh, my ears are itchy. The refrigerator, that's coming with us. We just bought a new washer and dryer. That is coming with us. because there's no washer dryer in a new house, so we had to buy one. But like, it's just, I'm speechless and mind blown with how they think this stuff is gonna work. I had people on my grandparents, they sold their house back in 2018. Even though I wasn't there for the process, I know what that process was like. My grandma was telling me, my aunt, who used to be in the military, they just bought a house in Florida. Actually, no, they bought a house in Virginia and sold that so they can move to Florida, and they bought a new house in Florida. Like, I know what it's like. Like, I've been through this for years. Like, I know that it's not gonna be like that to sell a house. Or, like I said, with them asking, like, their asking price is just ridiculous. Okay, my phone is heavy, my arm is heavy, oh my god. Anyway, I just wanted to say that. But anyway, okay, I'll see y'all in the next video.